outside the law on this one. They're not planning on taking us alive. So if you come with us, you're a wanted man. Yeah, well, what else is new? Suit up. Cap is dangerous. Let's bring him in. You chose the wrong side. Keep telling yourself that.
This is gonna end well.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. So a bunch of Captain America stuff happening. They've been shading each other on their press tour, so I'm going to play a couple of funny videos of them just going back and forth real quick.
Like a weight vest.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I only do vegan plant-based protein now.
Vegan, that's good. That's what you gotta do. Vegan, that's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
I gotta. Hi, we didn't see you there. We were just talking about trying to stay in shape. You know, unlike certain superheroes who wear suits to do all the work for them, we actually get out there and, you know, push-ups, squats.
And no stuntmen allowed.
We sweat.
Right.
You know, come to think of it, have we ever seen Tony Stark do a single push-up?
Nope. I've never seen him on set.
He had like half a squat the other day, but that's about it.
What do you say, Robert Downey Jr.? Push-up contest? Tell you what do we spot him?
20.
We'll spot you 20.
2 dubs, homie. Get in it.
Hi, Team Cap. Thank you so much for your invitation to Team Iron Man to take part in the push-up competition. Sounds very grown up. I thought before accepting it would be interesting to look up the word meathead in the Oxford English Dictionary. Meathead. Oh, it says see Chris Evans or Anthony Mackie. Chris Evans. Oh, well, it's very brief on the subject. It says a stupid person. And then it gives a helpful little example of how to use it in a sentence. It says, shut up, meathead, and do as you're told. We'll see you in London.
The whole idea with the first clip is just introing Ant-Man to the team. There's a bunch of really spoilery stuff that people have been talking about him doing in the movie. Without spelling it out completely, yes, it's all totally happening. We even know who he's going to be fighting on Team Iron Man. It's going to be amazing. Your brain will melt. But I love the way Team Cap is shading Team Iron Man just by saying they're a bunch of dandies, a bunch of old men in suits. Then Paul Bettany, the Vision, fires back, just calling them a bunch of meatheads. It's totally great. Some of the jokes have been funnier than others. If there are any really funny ones, I'll do more videos for them. But this is just them doing different types of promos for the movie instead of the straight up trailers, like the clip at the beginning of this. I'm always really fascinated with the way movies and TV shows market themselves. Everybody tries something a little bit different every year. So because this is Team Cap versus Team Iron Man, they're just having some fun with that. If Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. ever actually did get into a fight, he would squish RDJ like a grape. The funny thing about Chris Evans is that when they first started Phase 1, when they were doing the first Captain America film, when they were doing the first Thor film, Chris Hemsworth had already bulked up, so he was already, big, huge Thor-looking guy. But Chris Evans hadn't quite got there yet, so everyone always jokes about how he was asking Hemsworth for tips about bodybuilding, like, how do you get your arms so big? Like, how do you get that muscle on the back of your arm? How do you get all this crazy definition? And now you look at Chris Evans, and he's probably even bigger than Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth is still really tall. I think Chris Evans is actually the stronger guy. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the Inhumans movie. It's not directly related to Captain America stuff, but I will say that they've taken it off the schedule. There are a lot of rumors that it wasn't Kevin Feige's idea to do a Marvel Inhumans movie. It was his old boss, Ike Perlmutter's idea. He wanted to use it as ammunition against Fox's X-Men franchise because visually an Inhumans movie would look a lot like an X-Men film, so it'd be like big competition for them. So when Kevin Feige was allowed to take Marvel Studios and go off on their own, like go off into their own special little territory and just do their own thing, the rumor is that the Inhumans movie just got dropped from the schedule because they were like, well, we didn't want to do this in the first place. We were forced to put an Inhumans movie on our schedule. Now that that's not an issue, we're not even going to worry about it. You could also speculate, this is just a theory, that they're taking it off the schedule because they don't want to compete with X-Men. They want to find a way to work with X-Men so they can share characters, and Fox would probably be much more willing to do that if Marvel didn't develop a movie in direct opposition to their X-Men franchise. But because it took them years to work out the Sony deal with Spider-Man and sharing that character, I think an X-Men Marvel crossover is still years and years away, maybe after Infinity War sometime. But I totally think eventually we will see Wolverine with the Avengers. Let me know in the comments though, what do you think about these funny promos they've been dropping for Civil War? Do you like them better than you like the actual trailers? And do you think that Marvel is going to cancel Inhumans indefinitely and they'll just let Black Bolt and the other characters go to the TV show? It would make sense from a business standpoint because Marvel doesn't really need the Inhumans money that it would make from that movie. They've already got more than enough movies for a single phase, probably too many. So it's not like they're running out of ideas and they just need to start scraping the bin for Inhumans and other minor characters. But remains to be seen. If I hear any other rumors, I'll totally do a video for it. But right now, it's a relatively minor thing. Big stuff tomorrow is Game of Thrones, so be sure to subscribe to get all those videos. I've got a new Flash Season 2 video I'm working on because we learned all about Kevin Smith's episode, and there's the trailer for next week's episode, so that'll actually probably be what my next video is, but that probably won't post till Sunday morning. I will be posting updates through the day tomorrow. My Facebook page is just called Emergency Awesome, real simple. My Twitter page is twitter.com/awesomeemergency, so it's just a little bit different. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to watch everybody get catfished by a very certain Game of Thrones character. It's going to be the funniest thing ever. So while you guys wait for my next video to post, you can click here for all my other Civil War videos, and you can click here to get ready for Game of Thrones Season 6. I just did like a big guide video for everything you need to know. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.